GJA held a presser and have outlined their various actions. There's one of the things that they called for was a complete media blackout.
Complete media blackout on Farouk Aliyu Mahama.
Yes, on Farouk Aliyu Mahama, who is the MP for Yendi. After his assault on Mohammed Amin Alabira.
On
our correspondent, Mohammed Alabira. We have a report for you. Let's take a look at this report. When we come back, we'll have some conversations and we'll call up some people to speak to.
A surge in attacks on journalists, particularly during election periods, highlights concerns about gaps in legislation on press freedom and its enforcement. This trend significantly contributes to Ghana's decline on the Press Freedom Index. Data from the GJA shows at least 10 journalists assaulted in the last quarter. Notably, Mohammed Alabira was attacked by Yendi MP and political hoodlums during the NPP's parliamentary primaries on January 29.
In this election year, colleagues, two of our colleagues have been attacked, as I indicated earlier, without any provocation. Last year, within the space of 8 months, that's from March to October, more than 9 journalists were assaulted. Apart from the attacks, our records also show that from 2021 to date, 4 journalists spent days beyond bars on the orders of the court for no apparent legal reasons.
The GJA condemned the act and remains undeterred by threat of legal action by the Yendi MP.
We are ready to meet him in court and wherever he wants to take the matter to. He should sue. If Farouk Aliyu Mahama does not sue the umbrella bodies, be it all of us gathered here, GJA, their foundation, Print Park, Giba, Citi, we will sue him. And we can assure you.
GJA President Albert Jumfo outlined sanctions, including a media blackout against the MP, and issued a 10-day ultimatum to the NPP and Ghana Police Service to apprehend the perpetrators.
All media houses must blacklist and offer Farouk Aliyu Mahama no media coverage, interview, etc. As the MP for Yendi and any other state position, he owes until further notice. We want you to know that apart from him being insensitive to the work of journalists, as demonstrated during the parliamentary primaries, there are vigilantes around him who may harm you. So just steer clear or stay away from him and his tax. We are giving the NPP, regional and national, and the Dampare-led Ghana Police Service 10 days ultimatum, each to hear from them. They should arrest the perpetrators. If they fail, we shall advise ourselves accordingly.
The association is yet to review similar sanctions on the MP for Ewutu-Senya East, Hawakunsin, pending further engagements.
Just yesterday, colleagues, Madam Mavis Awakumsin reached out and has promised to meet with us to get the issue resolved and those who attacked David sanctioned.
Additionally, legal representative for Citi FM and Citi TV, Selo Madunu, has urged the Attorney General to prioritize handling the issue. He emphasized the station's dedication to seeking justice for Mohammed Alabira.
It is not right for anybody, much less a member of parliament, to attack anybody. And we hope that the matter will be given the needed attention and the matter will be dealt with expeditiously. All we want is justice for Aminu Alabira, and we will not rest until we have that justice. That is an assurance we can give you as a media house.
Imagine a world without media. To say it will be a state of fear will be a huge understatement. The media matters, and when it's threatened, it doesn't bode well for democracy. For the Ghana Journalists Association, protecting the rights of journalists is non-negotiable. For Citi News, Fawzuma Saudu, Accra.
All right, so there you have it. This is the presser that took place yesterday at the press center. And we have the GJA president on the line. Mr. Jufo, good morning.
Morning, brother,
Yeah.
and good morning to your viewers.
Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. Now, I just want to get right into the issue. Thank you very much, first of all, for leading the charge and for protecting the fraternity. Now, let me find out from you, how are you going to ensure that this media blackout that you've called for is upheld in entirety?
Okay, thank you so much, my good brother. And then let me also congratulate Citi team, especially the management, for this bold decision and for cooperating with the GJA to actually get this thing done. We believe that this is the kind of commitment, this is the kind of position that we expect from media houses. And I think that Citi FM has showed and that led the way. I was just listening to some men speaking out there, and that even emboldens and encourages us to even do more. Now, with the directive, it is very simple. We made it very clear yesterday that this is in our collective interest. This is in our collective advantage. So if you are a media house, you are an institution, you are a journalist, a media practitioner, and you want to violate, you want to go wayward, thinking that maybe you wouldn't be attacked, or your staff or your journalist or your practitioner member would not be attacked, that is your own wahala, that's your own problem. Because the GJA is observing, you're watching on. In fact, when the first time we instituted this call or directive was that of our Kumsin, there were what we call mixed reaction in this regard. And I can tell you that after that, the dust is settled, and we got a lot of even the very journalists or media houses who even wrote against this call, who were even actually out there openly chastising the GJA and then openly violated the call, are even joining the bandwagon. They are even joining the train. So it's like I can tell you without missing words that look, we've had an overwhelming cooperation and support from members. Notwithstanding, we are very much aware that with the media ownership structure we have in this country, you know, there are a lot of politicians who are hiding, who are actually hiding behind media houses. In fact, people are fronting, let me put it that way, who are people fronting for them. So we, the GJA, in fact, we have really investigated, and we got to even realize that even our mother, our Kumsing, even owns a station, a radio station in Kaswa. Now, in such circumstance, you don't expect the radio station to also blacklist it. So we know that there are stations with interest.
Yeah.
There are stations with interest in terms of politicization, or when it comes to political interest. So they may want to protect their political interest of it. But notwithstanding, we are very much aware that state responsible media houses, regardless of their political affiliation, who think about the welfare and safety of their members, of their staff, of their journalists, I don't think that will choose politics ahead of the life or the safety of their workers. And we know that for the overwhelming cooperation and support we receive in the case of our Kumsin, we are going to receive more. And this time around, I believe that it will even increase. It will even be, should I say, it will be try what we are in the case of our Kumsin, because we have had a lot of people calling on us, commending us. We have had our members, veterans. We have had senior practitioners. We have had stakeholders in the industry, corporate institutions, bodies commending us for this bold step. That means that we are really speaking the minds of our members.
Yeah.
And for that, we have no doubt that anybody, any responsible institution or media house who is going to violate our directive.
Does the blackout on Howard Kumsin remain until the meeting is held?
Yes, of course, it is still in force. We have made that clearly that our Kumsin blackout is still in force until she has built. In fact, like we said 3 days ago, she reached out. Yesterday, I think after the press conference, she reached out again. That should tell you her determination and then willingness to avail herself, and also the interest she has suddenly actually showed in this matter. Because, and this is what we expect honorable members to do. And in the case of our Kumsin, she didn't attack the journalist herself. She didn't assault the journalist herself, but we blacklisted her. Somebody, an honorable member, attacking a journalist, assaulting a journalist with such impunity, and have the guts, the audacity to come out and threaten the media. Not anybody than the fourth estate, the Ghana Journalist Association. Does you know when the GJA was established in 1949? Was he born? Nobody can fight the system and win. We are ready to lead the charge. We are ready to lead the cause to end impunity against journalists, to end attack against journalists. And my brother, this is one of many battles we are going to fight. And I think that with unity, with oneness, we shall be victorious and we will win this battle.
Does it surprise you, though, that the NPP hierarchy has not yet responded officially to the incident that happened? Because when Justin Frimpong Kodua was spoken with immediately after the incident, he said he was waiting for reports from the AC as well as the police and his executives in the north, and then they would respond. But up to now, I haven't come across any response from them.
That should tell you the hypocrisy of political parties. That should tell you the hypocrisy. See, if it were to be on the other side, you see them running and coming out to condemn it. And we have the system, the own sitting government party doing this to journalists, and they still look unconcerned. It's very worrying. But like we have said, we don't want to actually we don't want to declare our position. We don't want to make our intents known now. It will be too early. We have given them 10 days ultimatum. 10 days ultimatum, including the police. And I know that they may think that we are toothless. The DJ, we can only make noise. We can't bite. This time around, we have started biting. We said after the 10 days, they will hear from us. We will advise ourselves. They shouldn't come out and condemn these two, should I say, unwarranted attack on our members without any provocation, without any just cause. We are calling on the leadership of the party, both at the regional level and at the national level, to come out and condemn this attack, and also to make sure that justice is served to our brother by what? By making sure that what is the name? Farouk Mahama faces the disciplinary committee of the party. Any disciplinary sanctions must be imposed on him. We are calling on Parliament. We have done that. We are going to officially petition Speaker, but we have served notice that the Parliament should hold him before the Privilege Committee. And we will make sure that it is done and it is suspended, because this person cannot be an honorable member. It is very dishonorable, and such people must not be seen in the House of Records. We are going to ensure that it is this, my brother. It is really one too many. What has journalists done in this country? It is a crime to be a journalist. It is a crime to avail yourself to share or to inform the ordinary Ghanaians about the policies and ideals of government. We serve as the link and the bridge between the government and the people. And nobody can break that bridge or that link. This year, we have said that if the system will not protect us, we shall protect ourselves. And I am telling you that, let me also use the opportunity to at least to thank all meaning Ghanaians who are supporting this call, even non-journalists. who are supporting this call and who are standing with us in this trial moment. That look, we will not fail Ghanaians, we will not fail journalists in this country, and we will make sure that there will be no Ahmed Suare again in this country.
Yeah.
If we had written up earlier, if this call had started years back, I don't think that Ahmed Suare would have passed out.
Yeah.
Dr. Jumfo, it seems as though we, being the fourth estate, we are always swept under the carpet, for lack of a better use of word. Journalists seem not to be respected, and they still call us the fourth estate. And we are form of the liaison, we are the liaison between the politicians and the public. Yet, our respect is never publicly shown. Is there going to be a case where the Constitution's amendment that is being called for, journalists are going to have a proper standing order that will protect us moving forward?
I think this is a collective call. This is something that, my dear sister, all of us will come together as the Constitution is going through the reform that we all expect. It is time for journalists in this country, or the media, to take our rightful position as the fourth estate. Now, I had private engagement with the Speaker some few days ago, and he stressed on the fact that journalists are not being respected, and that we are not being accorded the needed respect as fourth estate. So he doesn't even know why we are called the fourth estate, but we are not accorded such what deserves the fourth estate. Yeah. And my dear, we are also part of it. You know, some cheap and angry journalists, media practitioners, also really contribute to this mess because of our poor working conditions of service. We have started, and we are. Let me also commend the Speaker of Parliament in this regard, that he has already made a open call in all his talks and engagement with the media, that we need to look at the conditions of service. That is, with the condition of service for journalists in this country, because there are journalists who are not even paid. There are journalists who are working as volunteers. There are journalists who are receiving poor less salary. Such journalists, if they said an angry man is an angry man, if somebody gives such a person 200 or 100 cedis, the person has bought into a conscience, and you get such journalists involving in yellow journalism, and this is where politicians think that they bought the media, so they bought us. But we, the few of us who want to protect the fraternity, the few of us who are really acting professionally and making sure we protect the standard that has been set, we have to make sure that we fight to improve the working conditions of journalists for a better condition of journalists. Now, once that is done, it will help us in this fight. Other than that, they will continue to buy journalists with 500 cedis, 1,000 cedis, and think that we are in their pocket.
Sadly,
I want to let them know that they can buy some of the journalists, but they cannot buy all the journalists. Not all of us are hungry in this country. We have started a chat. We have started a conversation to look at how we can improve the conditions of service for journalists. Journalists can benefit, and we can pay journalists very well in this country. We have started this conversation. So I believe that this is something that we expect all stakeholders, and GIBA is involved. We are involved, we are leading the charge, and all other stakeholders, even the government, because there are state media. And if I tell you how much editors in some of the state media houses are receiving, my dear, in the state media. So even the government itself is not taking good care of journalists. How much more the private media operators or owners? So it is a collective responsibility, and we are going to see to it that at least we get better conditions of service for journalists. At the time that Ghana has won the bid to host the 3rd African Media Convention, at the time Ghana is preparing to hold the biggest media gathering in our continent, we need to do something right. And this is why we have to stop this impunity. Now, regardless of the fact that some journalists, and I don't blame them, due to their condition, I think that politicians may think that they still have them. But even in this regard, all these journalists we are all together in this.
Right.
We are all in support of this directive and call.
Yeah.
So the politicians will stand well.
Right.
Nobody should think of attacking a journalist or assaulting a journalist, because we will come after you.
Yeah.
We will come after you. We will not sleep until we see an end to this impunity.
Okay, so the new force, the leader of the new force, Nana Kwame Bediako, visited the Ghana journalist, I would say the president himself. So the outlinings that he gave forth, what can you speak to it on? Okay,
thank you so much. I think that in fact, this was, for me, this was a very good call, that if anybody wants to lead this country, the very body or institution that one cannot do without is the media. And let me say that he is the first presidential aspirant, whether being independent or under a political party, who has actually respected or given some recognition to the GJA, afforded us this honor by paying us this honorable courtesy call. And I think that for me, it is important for the media to be fair, to be unbiased, and to be very balanced, and give a fair reportage to all flag bearers or all presidential aspirants, regardless of their political parties or wherever they are coming from. So for me, the call on us is a good direction. What he promised, which I think that this is something we all should welcome, is the Ghana Media Fund. You know, recently we have been fighting for our media development fund, if you remember, something that never see the light of day. Now he has come. He said he's coming with Ghana Media Fund. You understand, to take care of the welfare, to look at the professionalism, to ensure that to ensure the better conditions of journalists. And to me, what is promising is that he has started initiating this even before declaring his intent to be the president. Right. So for us, the media side, we welcome that. He also promised to partner the GJA during our 75th anniversary. The Ghana Journalists Association will be 75 in August this year, and there's a number of programs we are going to run. He said he's going to partner us, which is good for the media. Right. And another thing he's also promising is to help us redevelop the Ghana International Press Center. If you come to the Ridge, we have a vast land, very big land. We need investors to redevelop it, and he has promised to do so. So for me, Nana Kwame Bediako has shown courage, has shown leadership, and has given respect to the media. For us, we will use him to call on any other person who wants to lead this good people of Ghana to know that it is important to accord this same respect to the media, because we serve, like you said, we will carry your policies and ideas to the people. So you can't leave the media behind. Thank you. For me, it is something that should be emulated by all other presidential aspirants. We commend him for that. Thank you.
Dr. Jumfo, we applaud your bravado for the support of all journalists and RCS, what we need as journalists. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear lady and my good brother. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Dr. Jumfo. He is the president of the Ghana Journalists Association, and I really applaud him. Because ever since he's been the president, from what I have seen, from where I stand, I have realized that he's putting most of this
very active. He's very visible and active.
That are supposed to protect us into perspective. And we stand for that.
All right. We're going to wrap up the show shortly, and but before we do that, there's a quick birthday message. And let me just read that quickly. Happy birthday to Cecilia Ajete, the CEO of Nara Place. I think you are worth celebrating every single day, but especially today on your birthday. I hope your birthday brings you happiness, and the rest of the year brings you all the blessings that you wish for and more. This is coming from Nia J. Now, Nia J is with us here at Citi.
There's another beautiful one that is also coming from our sister Jifa. She is sending this to Patrick Kwesi Asumdwe. She says, happy blessed birthday, Patrick Kwesi Asumdwe. It is a prayer that the Lord will grant you long life and good health as you are a year older today. Thank you for all you do for us. We love you from your daughters, Linda and Jifa. A very blessed birthday. And speaking of a birthday, this one goes to Jessica Daniels. May this new year bring you unending opportunities and, most importantly, God's grace and favor upon your life. Cheers to a new beginning. From your girlfriend, Jifa. Have a good one.
All right.
My brother.
So, yeah. So, you know,
whatever is happening, we want to enjoy some.
No,
we want to do some. As in Parliament is about to happen, has been happening. It is happening.
No, you are coming to cause commotion.
I don't want to cause commotion.
You are coming to cause commotion.
I won't cause commotion.
So right now, the parliamentarians are going to have to recite the national pledge on, regularly,
weekly, every week.
I think it's very important.
Let's set a preamble. Why? Let's go.
You are doing what? You are setting a preamble.
Yes. It is my preamble.
Okay. So, I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart.
I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to
do what?
To uphold.
Yes.
And defend
the good name of Ghana. So help me God.